I'm here with Don McGahn, who's the general counsel for the Trump campaign and rarely does interviews, so we're really glad to have him on One American News. Don, explain to our viewers, because a lot of people got confused earlier when everything sort of stopped with the Alaska delegation. What happened there?
The Alaska delegation asked for a roll call of their delegation under Rule 37 of the Republican rules. That permits them to confirm the vote was correct. The issue was whether or not party rules bound their delegates, and the issue, in particular, because Rubio and Cruz had suspended their campaigns, that's the equivalent of dropping out, so their votes were not recorded because they were no longer in the race. Under the applicable rule, only the candidate nomination was recorded, and that was Mr. Trump. So they sought to make a little noise, but at the end of the day, it doesn't affect the vote total, and we're really excited that we're now the presumptive nominee.
So tell me about that, Don. You were one of the first in Washington to support and work for Donald Trump, and now you're here and he's the actual nominee when it was a field of 17. What does it feel like for this moment?
Well, it hasn't really hit me yet. I first met Mr. Trump late 2014 and been with him since the beginning of this, and his campaign started with me and a couple other guys, and we built it slowly and surely, and it started to win and win again and again and again. And now we're the nominee. I remember, seems like it was a long time ago yet yesterday, June 16th last year, when he declared. The news coverage was a mixture of eye rolls and yawns, and Mr. Trump, as he's done so many times in the past, has proved them all wrong. So here we are. It's a great day. Like his son Don Jr. said, who put him over the top. It's not just a campaign, it's a movement, and we're really excited to be here.
What do you count for it? What do you think are sort of the biggest things that has pushed Donald Trump to be the Republican nominee that the country wants?
I think he's hit a nerve. I think there's a number of Americans who feel that they don't have a voice, that they've been left out, that the system is rigged, that their wages have not gone up in a meaningful way for years and years and years, and I think they're looking for something different. And I think they look at Mr. Trump as someone who's a man of action with energy, and I think they see him as the one real chance we have to change things and get things back on track and make America great again.
And so where do you go from here? You've guys got how many months now until the general? What are going to be the big fights and the big battles with Hillary?
Hillary Clinton emphasized her.
Where do we begin with the fights with Hillary Clinton? Voters are going to have a very real choice in the fall between two completely different views of America, I think. I think you're going to have the same old with Hillary Clinton, a lot of the regurgitated ideas and cliches. I think you're going to see a different path with Mr. Trump. In a way that really puts America first and is going to get America working again. And I think we're going to see an emphasis on making America safe again, and it's going to be a real choice. I think you're going to see a number of opportunities where that choice is going to be demonstrated, and I think you're going to see people respond just as they did in the primary. I think the primaries, the record turnout for Republican voters, I think is going to translate into the general election, and right now we're feeling really good. It's coming together, and I think it's going to, again, see, America is going to be okay to say again. We're going to be putting America first and not be embarrassed to say it.
Which we all hope. Give it just a little preview. Was that the kind of stuff we're going to be hearing from Donald Trump when he sits on stage and gives his acceptance remarks?
I wouldn't dare begin to guess what Mr. Trump is going to say, but I think you certainly are going to hear him speak from the heart, and he's going to speak to America as to his vision for the future and how he plans on making America great again.
Donald Trump.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
From one Don to the other Don.
Something like that.
And back to you guys.